Okay, so today we're going to be unboxing this Marin figure here. This is one that I am really excited about for a few different reasons. So this is a figure that I really didn't intend to buy. I actually was kind of thinking about passing on it. It's a really good figure, and I knew it would be pretty good, but it wasn't one that I was like, this won't be great, it'll just be all right. So I'll pass on it. And I actually have another Marin in her bikini, so I was like, this is good enough to fill that scene. And this actually comes with her shorts, so I was like, that's even better. So this was not one that I was actually like really gonna go out of my way to find. That was until I saw pictures of it. People were starting to get them in, and they looked really good, like surprisingly good. So I wanted to see this for myself. I wanted to open it up. I want to see how good it is in person. Is it as good as what I think it could be? So we're going to find out, and I'll let you know here. So right off the bat here, this was about $90, not including shipping. I did order it through Ami, which will be a link down in the description. I would recommend buying this now if you have the opportunity to. And I say that because this was actually sold out most places. And by the time you watch this, there's a good chance it's already sold out. But if you do want to buy another Marin figure, there are a bunch of My Dress Up Darling figures on Entertainment Earth, and you can use my link down in the description to get 10% off of any order you'd like. So check that out if you're interested. But this was one that has kind of sold out everywhere, and I'm kind of shocked at how like popular this figure was, because this isn't the first Marin in her bikini, and it's probably not the most detailed. We got one of her like sitting down on the like mattress thing, and that looked really detailed. Now that's a $200 and something figure. This is more of a $90 figure, but still, I was shocked that that one didn't sell out. This one seemingly has, so it must be good. So getting it out of the package here, it is a bit smaller than I originally imagined. It is not a scale figure from what I can tell. I don't see anywhere where it says. So usually that means it's between 7 and 8 scale, but it looks decent. We got to get the plastic off of her. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Great. All right, so first off, let's look at the base. That is a solid base. Now we get this plastic sticker here. Get that off there. And you can see there, it has her name on it. And then this kind of pattern there. That looks really nice. And it's a solid piece. It's not some of the other ones. Actually, I will show you that real quick. So some of the other Marins, actually the Bunny Girl one here, this is the freeing figure. You can see here it had a clear base, but it had these lines in it. And I hated that because it makes the base look really kind of cheap. This is not the case for this one. This one is a solid little piece, and it looks really nice. Makes it look more official. I like that a lot. So getting on into the figure herself here. Yeah, that's a nice figure. I will tell you that. So I will actually, because there's not a lot to comment without showing you, I'm going to go ahead and show you some close-ups of it, and then we will come back and we will talk about this figure. We will compare it to the freeing figure and the other one here, and then we'll see what my thoughts are on it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features of it and what is good, what is bad, and what might be overrated. So first off, the outfit itself, this is from the anime, so there is no reason that it would be any different. So that is, 10 out of 10. They did a good job replicating that bikini look here. Also, you can see here she has a necklace, and she also has a bracelet there on her arm. Both of those look really nice. They shine a little bit. They have that kind of metallic-y look, and that's what they should. The feet, which I mention a lot because a lot of anime figures will miss out on the feet, and we'll talk about this one down here in a minute. Nailed it. The toenails look perfect. They look exactly how I would imagine them. So now let's get into the pose itself and then kind of the aspects of it. So one thing that bikini figures usually miss, and that is the fact that our bodies and women's bodies are not solid. They are not like a solid piece of plastic. They are flexible. They would push in, especially with tight clothes, and that's what a figure should do. This does that. This figure does that. That's what I seen in those images that made me like it so much, and in person, you definitely can see that. This strap here going around the kind of top of her bikini bottoms there, it is pushing in her hips, which is perfect. That's what you want to see. Same thing on the back here with her rear. That is doing the same thing. And then I don't know if I can actually show you this to make it come across because I didn't notice this in the pictures. But, and this is going to sound really degenerate, it is the bikini top is pressing on her chest enough, but it is not big enough to cover her entire chest. That you have a small amount of underboob that is coming out underneath. So it is like the bikini strap is like this, and there is the breast. Sounds degenerate, but that is how an anime figure, if you're gonna make a figure like this, I want the proportions to be right. I want them to actually make it as if this was an actual woman that they are making into a figure, and they did that here. This is exactly how you should do a figure like this. For example, and I really can't show it on this one because it's just so small that it wouldn't pick up on camera, but with this one, what it is pretty much her breast, or her boobs, or whatever, are just basically a big ball there. They're not flexible. They're not a piece of skin that can move. It's just a big ball. And so the bikini top kind of just lays on top of that. But if you had a tight enough bikini, which we know she does because it's smaller and it's a bikini, it will pull in that. It's how physics work. So this is a little bit off. Now, it is a cheaper figure. This is a like $30 figure. This is a like $100 figure. So obviously, they're not going to do all that with this one. They did that with this one. Now with this one, you really can't tell that because it's a bunny girl outfit. The only place you can tell this, and why I really like these because they do the same thing, is once again on her backside here, you can see that the bikini or the bunny girl outfit, where it stops, the butt kind of comes, you have a little piece of it that sticks out. I don't know how to say this without being a complete degenerate. And this is all without saying that the face is perfect. There is no issues with the face at all. This one really is not great. This one I actually have problems with. This was one of the problems that I had with this one, was that I didn't really like the face. Not to say that it's inaccurate, but it doesn't really show Marin. This one does. This is exactly Marin. This is exactly how she looks in the anime. This is exactly how a figure like this should look, and they nailed it. It looks phenomenal. So overall, do I recommend this figure? Absolutely. If you can find one of these, pick it up. If you like Marin, pick it up. You will not find a better bikini version of her right now. The ones that I've seen, they're either too overpriced for what you're getting, or they are like this and they're fine for the price point, but if you want your ultimate money's worth, get this figure. This figure is a top tier figure, 10 out of 10, no issues there. You are getting an insanely good figure, and it's hard to explain to someone who doesn't really buy a lot of anime figures how the difference between that's an okay figure and one that's really well done. And this is that. This is what you want out of an anime figure. And by buying more like this, by this selling out, it's showing anime companies we want more figures like this, even if they're fully clothed, if they're fully in their action outfits or whatever. This is the type of proportions, the type of body, correct proportions, physics, everything like that. This is what an anime figure should be. And with figures like this, that means we'll get better and better. Even in completely different genres, we'll get better figures with more figures like this being sold out like they are. So anyway, do you have a Marin figure in her bikini? And is it this one? Or is it maybe one like this? Or maybe one that is much more expensive? And what do you think about it? What is the best Marin figure? Is it this one that I don't really like, but is alright? It's fine. It's just not great. This is fantastic, and I am so glad I picked it up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me out, and if you want to see more, you will see it. This is the next figure we're going to be unboxing. This is a massive Hatsune Miku figure that I am really excited to unbox and see what it's all about here. It looks fantastic. This will be a good run this month on best figure of the year, possibly. This is really setting the bar high, but this one could be really good if it's as good as it looks in pictures. So we're gonna find out. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see this video whenever it comes out, and more Marin stuff whenever it comes out, because I will definitely be getting more Marin stuff as the years go on. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye.